You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rudrance for Black and White Sports 2. Well, I saw this and I couldn't do anything but laugh because I was like, the NHL is predominantly white. Tell us something we don't know already. Isn't that just the way it's kind of fell? Isn't Canada like predominantly really popular in Canada from white folks? I mean, isn't that just sort of a thing? Haven't we kind of just accepted that? Isn't it is what it is? Is that racist? I don't know. I didn't think it was racist. Doesn't seem like it should be racist to me. Certain sports just tend to be played by certain people. Doesn't mean there's not exceptions, but it doesn't mean you got to go out there and just completely panic either. But the NHL, they are in a full-blown panic because they looked around and went, oh my God, there's nothing but white people. I'm not shitting you. Wow. NHL looking to up diversity after finding 84% of employees are white. I can't believe it's not higher than that. I gotta be honest here. That's maybe the most shocking part of all this. This is Outkick. The NHL announced it will be launching initiatives to increase diversity and inclusion after a study found that 84% of its workforce is white. This isn't exactly surprising considering 90% of the league's players are also white, as are most coaches, general managers, officials, and fans. Still, the league wants to do something about it. This data was part of a baseline study to help the league formulate a diversity and inclusion strategy. Yikes. Kim Davis, the NHL's Executive Vice President of Social Impact, Growth, and Legislation Affairs, talked about the study alongside NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman. Okay, quote, the whole purpose behind a workforce study is to provide a baseline, a fact baseline, so that you can begin to develop very intentional, specific strategies where you need to hire, how you need to hire, and how you need to improve your brand. So you're saying you're going to start just hiring based on checking boxes. Got it. So chalk up the NHL to the NFL and the NBA and Major League Baseball because the NHL just went unbelievably woke on your ass. Davis also mentioned the league is happy with the survey, finding that 38% of its league's workforce is made up of women. Oh, God. The league will also be handing the data they collected from their 4,200 league and team employees to the University of Central Florida's Institute for Diversity and Ethics in Sport. The Institute gives out grades for leagues based on their hiring processes. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Let me hand all this data over to a liberal university and see what they say. Bettman stated the league's report will be used to create policies and programs, here we go, quote, that will produce the greatest impacts in the years to come. NHL already has a diversity and inclusion programs in place. The NHL has been making diversity and inclusion pushes for years. The main struggle is that hockey has always had trouble making breakthroughs along socio-economic lines. Some of the plans are aimed at doing just that. Davis mentioned that some points outlined in the league's report are already being implemented. Quote, a number of steps are already in process. You can't expect to recruit Black, Indigenous, and people of color folks. That's what y'all said? Folks, okay, to work in the league if you don't at the same time have your stadium fan code of conduct underway so people feel like the sport really is serious about growing a fan base. What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? Oh, a little Tropic Thunder. There's no doubt the league's fan base needs to grow, but every league would say that. No one would ever say, nope, what we need is fewer butts in the seats and eyes on TV. Still, it seems the NHL is self-flagellating. What is that? Flagellating? For not being diverse enough, even when it meets marks, according to standards used to judge other leagues. Population statistics are often used to determine whether a group, be it a corporation or movie cast, is properly diverse. However, more often than not, when we talk about sports, we use the player population. If the league's workforce, at least racially, aligns with the player population, a measuring stick the NFL is often criticized for not meeting. What is the concern? Question mark. If you go by that, the NHL is doing fine. Which begs the question, is the actual attempt at diversifying intended to grow the league and the sport at large? That'd be a good thing to help the league continue to bring in new talent, fans, and revenue. Or is it just another example of lip service leagues and corporations unveil to keep the left-wing mobs at bay? That's exactly it. Oh, shit. We got this data back. We're in a panic. Call a press conference. We don't want anybody on social media to call us a bunch of damn racist. Let's get out ahead of this. Let's control the narrative. They're already going to call you racist. Okay? They're going to come back, get hit in the face with 84%. Again, that seems kind of shocking. I mean, it seems like you're overperforming, but maybe I didn't know that. Wow. So, if you're an NHL fan, I would assume you can look for some changes coming to your league pretty soon with all kinds of, if you go by the NFL's model, you can probably expect some nice woke virtue signaling stamped on your skating rinks, probably some stuff in the stadium, probably some commercials that they're going to make sure that ticks all kinds of boxes. I would guess when they get done juicing up this social justice program narrative and cause they're about to run, you'll start seeing some pride things come out in your hockey as your defenseman beats the shit out of the other guy's goalie with their gloves off in the middle of the rink. How can you force people to enjoy a sport? That's what I would love to know. You either enjoy a sport and you don't. There have been black players that obviously were fans growing up of the NHL that decided, I'm going to work real hard and become a hockey player. I mean, it sort of either pulls you or it doesn't. That's how sport works. I don't even watch hockey. I mean, shit, people call me a racist redneck all the time. I don't watch hockey, and it's all white. You would think if I'm supposedly supposed to be a racist, I would be sitting there with a Dallas Stars shirt on all the time, eating popcorn and ho-hos and drinking some soda pops. Nah, I don't give a shit about hockey. I miss watching the NBA, but them sons of bitches that went so crazy, I'm not going to watch them. The NBA is predominantly black, by the way. Where's the NBA's, we just found out they ain't no white players program? Is that coming? Oh, I bet that's not coming. I don't know. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.